Hey everyone, it's Alison Heikkila. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to play with the March 2026 My Monthly Hero Kit from Hero Arts. Now, at the time that I'm posting this video, which I believe will be March 4th, the My Monthly Superhero Kit is already sold out. And that is because it is just so darn adorable. I grew up being a milk and cookies gal, and I still am. And I have a decent collection of cows, so this kit really appealed to me, and I was so excited. I've already posted a couple of cards on my blog, and like I said, it's only the 4th technically. So let's get started. We're going to do a strawberry milk themed card because there's a strawberry in here, and I thought it would be really fun to use. This is the stem for the strawberry. It's going to be adorable. I love this little cow. It's just so cute. So we've got the Stampin' Cut here. We've got this cow print background here. We've got our milk container set that we're going to work with, and we're just going to have a good time. So to get going, we are going to start with the container of milk. So I've got a couple pieces of pink cardstock from my stash, and we are going to start with that. So I want my container to be open. For this die set, this is obviously the container itself, but you have a couple of options. You can have a closed container with this. You can have a closed container with this little twisty cap that would go right in the center here. Or you can do an open spout, which is what we're going to do today. So these two dies are used to make an open spout. So I'm going to take my container of milk and I'm going to trim this part down. This is going to be the outside. And then I'm going to do my pour spout in this one. And then the back side, which is this very open die, is going to be the darker shade of pink. And that's going to be the back, like the interior part of it. We're going to use these again for the strawberries, but that's how I'm going to get started. So I'm going to die cut these really quick, and I'll die cut a couple of strawberries too. Here are my die cut elements, and I'm going to show you quickly how to do a strawberry. They're really easy. You just want to make sure that the shapes are going in the same direction, okay? Because they do have a specific direction that they go in. So if you're finding that your strawberry isn't lining up properly, you just need to turn it until they fit together properly, okay? So I'm going to put some glue on the back of my light pink layer. Pop that on. And then I'm going to apply some glue to my stem. And just pop that on. Super easy, nice and quick. And now I have 3 cute little strawberries. Okay, for the container, I am going to do the top part, and I'm just going to add some adhesive to the back here. And then we're just going to line that up. And it's crazy to me how those 2 layers looked like nothing before. And now that you've layered it, it looks like the open spout of a container. It's mind-boggling to me. It is. Okay, I'm not going to attach those. That'll be on the card itself. But we've got our strawberries, and they're really cute. And now we're going to add some decorations to this. Let me close my glue. I definitely want the cow because I just love the cow. And I want the ring to go around the cow's head because I think that that's super cute too. So to do that, we're going to need the 2 circle dies that are here. And now these things are not perfect circles. They're for these guys. All right, just so you know. So let's start by stamping our elements. I'm going to stamp the cow and the circles. I've got some white cardstock here. I've got my VersaFine Clair in Nocturne. It's my favorite black ink. And we're going to stamp the cow. Perfect. And now we're going to stamp the circles. You can use a stamp platform if you feel more confident with that. For something like this, I feel like free range stamping is a-okay, but it's your call. All right. And now I am going to grab a couple of markers and just really quickly color the details on the cow. I grabbed a couple of Zig Clean Color Real Brush pens just to, like I said, add a little bit of color. I've got, they call this flesh color, but it's kind of an inappropriate name. And honestly, I shouldn't have even used that color for this because I don't love how it looks. It's number 71. I've got 74, which is light beige. Actually, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. I should have gone with more of a bone color, but it's okay. I just grabbed something quick. And now I have 201, which is Pink Haze. And we're going to use that on the snout and on the collar. I'm not using paper that's really meant for these markers, but because it's just a small amount, I don't mind. And then I've got this Jelly Roll Stardust pen that I'm going to use for the bell. It's kind of a glittery bronze color, and I thought it would be kind of cute to have a little bit of a metallic slash glittery shine to the bell. So there we go. That's super cute. Yeah, so I'm going to cut these out and we will assemble our milk container. How cute is that cow? Seriously. I love it. Okay, so for the side of the container here, you have a couple of options. You have these two parallelograms that you can use to kind of put down the side here, but you've also got this cool stripe, and I think that that's what I want to use today. I don't know, I like the look of it. So I'm going to... I think I'm going to use my Misty for this part because I don't want to mess up these lines. So I'll use the Nocturne ink again so that it's nice and crisp. Hold that down with my magnet. I'm going to put this in here, make sure that it's all on the stamp and not hanging off the edge. I haven't used this for this part of the die yet. I've used it on just adding some lines to the base of my card on another card. I haven't published it yet, but you'll see it soon. But it's really cute for that too. But I think it's going to be sweet on the side. Just inking this up. Let's do it again. My ink pad's getting a little dry, I've noticed. So I need to just re-ink that. There we go. Perfect. That's really cute. For the next step, I want to add a little bit of this cow print to the container, but not a whole lot. And I don't want any on that front panel. So I'm going to just add a little bit of mint tape here just to kind of mask that off. And I have It's a Girl ink from Catherine Pooler and a blending brush, and I'm just going to do a little bit. I just want it to be subtle. We're going to use this print in the background of the card, so I don't want to do too much. That's perfect. Just a little something. That's so cute, right? Okay, let's remove the tape. Adorbs. Okay. Now I want to put my cow just to kind of figure out what I want to do with it. Do I want to have a strawberry actually on here? Maybe 2 strawberries with the cow. Maybe it's too much. Maybe we do this. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's the ticket. So now we can assemble these pieces on here. So I'm going to start with my circle. Get that on there. Then the cute little cow. I want to tuck it under the circle a little bit, just a little. There we go. Got a magnet on here to hold it in place, and then we'll add our little strawberry. Perfect. The next thing I'd like to do is our sentiment. So we're going to use the "It's Your Birthday, Milk It for All It's Worth." I think that's such a cute sentiment. And wait until you see how the die cuts it out. It doesn't just cut out the border. It is such a great die. And I love the fonts on this stamp. And this is the lighter shade of pink that we're using. Very cute. Okay. Let me get that die, and you can see how adorable it is. Is this the one? Yes. Wait till you see how it cuts it out. How cute is that? I love that it cuts out this spot here, in between over here. It's just so well done. It's beautiful. Okay. Now we are going to work on our background. So here is our container of milk. And then we've got that. And we've got our extra strawberries. But we definitely need some more of that cow print. Yeah. I think we're going to have it coming down from the top. Let's see. Let's see, I can always switch it around. Have this here. And now I am going to... Oh, I was a little off screen, wasn't I? My apologies. I'm going to zoom out again. Sorry. Let's just add some color. I'm going to have it kind of getting lighter as we go up, but again, I'm going to flip it around. It's just a little easier for me to work up. Whoops, moved my cardstock a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to just have it a little bit more concentrated down here. Sorry about the shaking of my camera. That's what happens when I ink blend. And it's just going to kind of fade to nothing. Check that out. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's test this out. Let's see which way we like it better. Here's my card. Here is my milk. And then the strawberries are going to go there too. Or we can do it this way. They're both really cute. I like them both, I have to say. I think we're going to have it at the bottom. What would you do? Let me know in the comments. Would you have the cow pattern coming from the top down or from the bottom up? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, so we're going to go with this. And you know what I'm thinking? It might be kind of cute to have like a faux stitched edge around here. I just feel like it needs something else. So I'm going to quickly do that. Move this all off. Let's just take a look. You might think I'm crazy for doing this, but I like adding little details like this. Just hand-drawn details like this sometimes really make a big difference. And if you're afraid to do it, then don't. You don't have to. I just think it would be kind of cute. I like that. I'm going to go all the way around, and then we'll glue everything together. That is actually really cute. I just used a Micron pen. Use what you've got. This is just one of the types of little pens that I like to doodle with or add detail on my cards. I usually use a Micron or the Faber-Castell Pit markers, so it's up to you. Okay, we've got our container, the top. I kind of like this going like that. I think it makes it a little bit more whimsical. So let's get our lid on first, so that this way we can butt up the container right next to it. Okay. And then we'll add our strawberries, and then we'll put this all on our card base. I'm using Barely Arts glue. I will say the cardstock that I'm using isn't super heavyweight. Spellbinders has fantastic colored cardstock now. I don't have all of the colors, and I only have small pieces, and I'm kind of hoarding it until I get more. So that's why I'm using something that isn't quite as fantastic as Spellbinders, simply because I don't have anything like this color anyway from them as of yet, but eventually I'll get them. See, that's so cute. And now we'll get our strawberries in here. That is totally adorable. A little more glue right there. Okay, here's our card base. And you know, I'm not going to leave it like this. I can't do it. So I'm going to let that dry for now. And I'm going to take my It's a Girl ink and just go around the edge really quick. It ties everything together. You don't have to do this. I just prefer to have a nice border of color most of the time. And now we'll glue this. Okay. How cute is that? It's adorable. I love it. I think it's so cute. Strawberry milk birthday card. This is a great kit. Seriously, if you like it, I highly recommend grabbing it while you can, because I don't think it's gonna last. Like I said, the superhero kit already sold out, but this is just the cutest. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will be back very soon with another video. Be well, stay safe. Peace out.